Hello, I'm Canon Trenier. I'm the Canon presenter at Winchester Cathedral, and today the church marks the commemoration of Richard of Chichester in nearby diocese and cathedral. He was a great bishop in his own time, rather austere, but now remembered for his encouragement for us in our life of prayer, in a lovely triplet which was translated with beautiful rhymes in the early 20th century, and urges us to ask God that we may see him more clearly, love him more dearly, and follow him more nearly day by day. I was watching a program about a man who was doing just that. It's called Out of the City, a new documentary about life in a monastery. And a gentleman who was a very old monk, who was in bed and so old he couldn't get into chapel, described what for me must be the end of our efforts in prayer. He said that he didn't really miss going to chapel because he had prayed so much that the whole atmosphere of his life was now prayer. And when he breathed and talked and ate and sat up and lie down, it was all prayer to him regardless. For the rest of us, we're probably stuck with climbing the ladder of a daily office or morning and evening prayer or whatever you manage to fit in. But I would urge us to remember that it's not just the saying and the recitation of prayers, but the gradual letting that live into our life and become the atmosphere of our life, just like that monk did, that mattered. As a lovely quote, which I'm going to quote at length, by the writer Martin Laird, who says that if we do not allow prayer to assume its natural place as the centering dynamic of life, our prayer life, whether individual or communal, will become like planting seeds in tarmac. We may replant them season after season, but Godot will arrive sooner than any sustained growth and development in prayer. But when prayer becomes what orders our day, as something we attempt to live out of moment by moment rather than the tail pinned blindly onto a donkey of daily life, then prayer will integrate us into itself. And that's my prayer for you, that you would let your prayer live on through the rest of your day, and that we may really see God more clearly, follow him more nearly, and love him more dearly, day by day by day. Amen.